So just pay attention to the program, listen up, stay calm, just take in the information, and please respect and give all attention towards the speaker. Larry Hampton with the introduction.
Good afternoon. Today, we are welcoming Mr. Christion Willett to our school, Tresman High School. Christion Willett is a former college football player who started his own business when he was 21 years old. He took that business and decided to invest back into his community. He buys real estate in underdeveloped neighborhoods to help restore the community and offers housing to families who are lacking resources. He hires students who need summer jobs to work for his cleaning business. Most importantly, he is the voice of his generation. He goes to school, community, teams, and motivates this generation to chase their dreams and live with purpose. Welcome, Mr. Christion Willett.
Thank you so much. First, I want to thank the Boys and Girls Club. I really want to appreciate y'all for having me today. And I want to thank the principal for allowing me to come in here and speak to you all. Man, this is really important for me that I came here. Going through my life, man, I had to face so much adversity to become the man I am today. Going through my life, bro, I went through so much pain and hurt. I'm 25 years old, so I was just sitting in them shoes. So I know what y'all going through. I know what the struggle is of being from Memphis and wanting to be successful and want to put on for your city and put on for your family. But I'm going to tell you why I became a speaker is because I'm tired of seeing my partners go to jail. I'm tired of seeing y'all dying in the streets. I'm tired of seeing y'all calling me from jail, man. I'm tired of that. And the reason I came back today, bro, because I hope my story can motivate you and encourage you to chase after something great in your life. I'm the same kid from Memphis. Sitting in them same seats, getting that same trouble. They calling police on me juvenile, in gangs and drugs. I'm the same kid, bro. I went through all the same things y'all going through. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't change your life, you're going to end up dead. If you don't change your life, you're going to end up jail. If you don't change your life, bro, your mama going to be crying at your funeral. Everybody laughing to your mama crying at your funeral. Everybody laughing to your big sister, your little brother. They ain't got nobody to count on when you gone. Everybody think it's a game until it's time to be successful, and you want to be successful in life, but you were mediocre. So I need y'all to lock in, bro, and be focused so that we can help bring change, bro. So that we can help make something out of our life. Don't nobody want to be stuck in the wrong neighborhood forever. Don't nobody want to be in a gang forever. Don't nobody want to spend their life in jail. Y'all got to make up y'all mind who y'all want to be. Man, it pissed me off that he came in here and playing and talking, and he got something to say. It pissed me off that he got to say all that just to get y'all to calm down. None of that ain't even a joke, and that's the problem. Man, it pissed me off because I see y'all every day, bro, and y'all got so much potential, and y'all got so much opportunity in this life, but y'all throw it away. So y'all got to understand, man, that's why I came here. Because I promise you, bro, I want to share my story and how we going to be able to connect, bro, and we can make sure that we understand, bro, you can be successful if you come from anywhere. If you any person, any walk of life. It don't matter if you, right now, if you're going through the worst thing in your life, you can still be successful. And so I want to tell y'all this, man. Listen, growing up, man, when I was young, I used to have real bad anger problems. I was upset because my dad wasn't in my life. When I was in 3rd grade, my dad, he walked out of our life. My mama left him because he was on drugs. My mama kept catching my father on drugs, and he wasn't taking care of his business as a man, so she left. So my whole life, I grew up always wondering, like, man, why am I, like, Dad, like, why I can't spend time with my pops? Like, Dad, why you not in my life? Like, Dad, why you ain't a part of my life? Why you ain't coming to my games? Why you ain't taking me to school? Bro, it really hurt because I didn't have a father growing up. And I'm telling you, bro, growing up without a father, you got to realize what they can do for your life. Because growing up my whole life, we didn't have a father to look up to. I had 2 brothers. We didn't have a father to look up to, so it was hard trying to understand who we wanted to be for a man. So growing up, my oldest brother, he was older than us. He had to raise us, and that responsibility fell on him. But as he got older, he started wanting to make some money. He started wanting to work. He had to figure out what he was going to do for his life. So what was the best way he knew to make money? He from Memphis. Went to Ridgeway. He had a lot of friends. What they was doing, they was out selling drugs. That's how they made money. He knew my father was on drugs. He knew that's what my dad was into. He said, this is what I just see is for my future. This is how I want to make money. And so my big brother started selling drugs. So throughout my life, I'm trying to realize, man, my big brother's selling drugs. My dad, he on drugs, and he not in our life. We trying to figure out what we going to do and who we going to be. So then my middle brother coming up, he like, man, I'm going to start selling drugs. I'm going to start doing drugs. I'm going to follow after what my father and what my dad doing. Because that's all they know, bruh. That's all they seen in the house. All they seen was my daddy doing drugs on the corner. That's all they seen was my brother. He knew how to make money selling drugs. He didn't understand it was a better way. He dropped out of school. He had an opportunity for education, but he chose that route to sell drugs because that's all he knew. And that's sometimes what we face with in life. That's all we know. And you can't follow what you know. You can't follow the same crowd that's walking down the same hole. My same partners who grew up, they selling drugs, they ain't doing nothing with their life but in jail, still on the corner. Ain't got nothing to their name, ain't got no car, ain't got no house because they still following that same path. And bro, when I got to high school, I had to make a decision for myself and I had to realize what path I want to follow. So I went through some hard times. I lost some friends, I lost some loved ones, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I started following that same path, bro. I started selling drugs. My daddy sold drugs, my daddy did drugs, my brother did it, my other brother did it. That was the pattern that we followed for our life. And I want to tell y'all right now, man, it don't matter what your family doing, it don't matter what your partner's doing around you, bro, you ain't got to hang with them. You ain't got to be cool. You ain't got to sell drugs with your partner selling drugs. You ain't got to go do no crime with your partner doing a crime because y'all think y'all going to make some money, but it's going to have you in jail for the rest of your life. It's going to have you sitting behind a cell when you texting and calling your mama, asking her to send something on your books. Because you steady running around behind the same people in gangs that's stealing, that's robbing, but it's going to have you in jail or dead. And that's the first decision, the worst decision I made in my life, bro. I started going with the path of my brothers and my father. And it started with my dad, bro, because he did drugs, he sold drugs. And it started with my brother, because he started selling drugs. And it started with my other brother. So I went down the same path and made the biggest mistake of my life. And I'm telling you, bro, if you go down that path and you continue to walk down that road, you're going to throw away your whole life. You're going to throw away everything that God has for you because you want to choose the wrong decision. And so I had to realize, but that wasn't the path for my life. That wasn't who I wanted to be. And the night that I realized that who I wasn't wanting to be, I was with my partners. We was in the game. And my partner said, hey, look, we finna go rob somebody for some drugs. We want you to be there. All you got to do is set up. You don't even got to hold the gun, bro. Just drive. Just set them up, drive, pull up. You ain't got to do it. I got there. I set them up. I got on my phone. I was on speaker. I said, hey, pull up. Get in the car, y'all. When I said get in the car, y'all, that was the signal. My partners came out the back with masks on, put guns to their head, pistol whipped them, beat them, took their shoes, robbed them, and left them right there on the curb. Got in my car, and we drove off. And as we drove off, in that moment, I never thought to myself, like, bro, what if we get pulled over? I never thought to myself, man, what if they catch us in here with these guns, this dope we just stole, and all this stuff we just stole? And them the stuff that y'all don't think about. Because you just think you're doing a crime. You think that you're just getting away with it. But, bro, what if we would have got pulled over that night? Y'all would never see me, bro. Y'all would have never known me. Y'all would have never heard this story. I would have just been another statistic from Memphis who got pulled over with dope and guns in the car, and he in jail for 15, 10, 20 years. That's why I'm telling you can't make that dumb decision. And when we got back home, that's all I kept thinking about. Was like, what we just did. We just robbed somebody for some dope, for some guns. We just pistol whipped somebody. Man, what am I doing with my life? And when I was in that room, I got my partner with me on the right. He got a gun in his hand. He got dope he just stole. My partner on the left, he got everything he just stole. And I'm just sitting there, bro. I just couldn't do nothing but just sit there like, man, I don't even want none of this. Bro, I had to make a decision right there in my life that I wanted better for myself. And in that moment of my life, bro, I knew, I went to God, bro. I said, God, just allow me to, give me a way out. Just give me an opportunity where I ain't got to do this for my life. I had to take accountability for what I wanted. Because if I stayed on that same path, it wasn't going to lead to nothing but in jail or in prison. And I know this with some of y'all on right now. I know somebody in this room that robbed somebody. I know somebody in this room around people with guns and dope. I know some of y'all in this room around gangs and all the violence, bro, but that ain't going to get you nowhere in life. That ain't going to make you successful. That ain't gonna make you a man who has wealth in their life. That ain't gonna make you a man who people look up to, who people respect. You ain't gonna never be respected if that's how you're gonna carry your life. So I had to make a decision for myself. I had to walk away from that. And that was the greatest decision I made for my life. But I wanna go back before I keep talking about my life. I wanna talk about my brother. So my oldest brother, he kept doing it. He kept living in that life. He kept selling dope, thought he could get away with it. He still kept doing it for the next 5 to 10 years. And one day he went to go pick up the dope. He got 10 pounds in his car. He got pulled over by the police. So now he facing time in jail. He get pulled over. Now he facing 2 to 5 years. And the only reason he was facing 2 to 5 years is he never had nothing on his record. And so he had to go in that courtroom, he had to stand before a judge, and he had to do his time. I'm telling you, if you don't turn yourself around, y'all, there's going to be some of y'all in this room. I know y'all think this is a game. I know y'all want to laugh, don't really want to be here, but you got to understand this message, bro. I done lived this life. I done been around people who live this life, my own family. Done lost 2 years of his life because he kept making that wrong decision. Lost 2 years of his life because he wanted to keep selling dope, wanted to make money. He lost all that time in his life because he didn't understand the type of man that he could be. Then my brother, he kept making the same type of decision. He kept going on with his life, selling drugs, doing drugs. Until my brother got to age 28 years old, just this past May, he kept doing drugs. He was on drugs. We found him in the house. He couldn't breathe. He was dead, sitting there, just foaming at the mouth. I had to walk in, bro, and wait for them to come get my brother, bro. He was sitting there dead at 28 years old. Because he never turned his life around. Because he never stopped and said, bro, I can have a better life than this. He never stopped and wanted something more for his life. He just kept doing drugs. He kept following the same path. And that's what I'm telling you about this story. If you keep following the same friends, if you keep following the same gang, if you keep following your same history, bro, your life gonna end in nothing. You don't want to live a life of nothing, bro. It's nothing. When you live a life like that, it's not nothing to be proud of. You don't want to live a life where the only thing we're looking forward to is your funeral. You want to live a life, bro, where you can start a business, where you can make some money, you can buy your dream car, buy your dream house, find your dream wife, have your family, have your kids. That's the life that you want to live. But if you don't make that change, if you don't make that shift, you're never going to experience that life. And so like I said, I was at that decision when I was sitting in my room. I got guns and dope on the right to my left. I had to make a decision and make a change. And through my life, that led me to get a scholarship to go play college football. I never would have had a chance to go to college and experience my life if I never made the change. I never would have got to see all the amazing things I see, play football on TV, experience the relationships I got, the people I met, to travel the entire country because I made that change. When I made that change, it was an opportunity where it changed my life and opened up a new world. Bro, it's more than Memphis. You don't got to be stranded to the hood. You don't got to be stuck in your situation where you are now. You can leave and make a name for yourself. You can leave and have anything you want for your life. It's more to the life that you have right now. It's more to life than what you experience, the pain that you're going through, the hurt that you're going through. Bro, it's more to life than what you're going through right now. This is just a moment to make you stronger. That's how I had to overcome adversity. I had to go through all that in my life to make me stronger so I could become a better man, so I can walk into the life I am now, so I can walk and be the man I am now. I had to go through all that, bro. You got to be broken through the fire so that you can be successful. And so that's why I had to make that change, bro, because I got the opportunity to play college football, to put pride on my family last name, Willett. I had the opportunity to do something that a lot of people don't get to do because I made the change. And I don't know, y'all might not play football, and that might not be our change, but when you make that change, something is going to happen in your life. A door going to open up for you that's for you, that you're going to walk right in through. Some of y'all might like sales. Some of y'all might real estate. Some of y'all might like business. These are opportunities that y'all got to open y'all minds to. Bro, I went into a store the other day, and I was talking to a guy selling mattresses, and I was trying to sell him something because I work in sales, and he was like, "No, I'm good. I don't want that product, but I want to offer you a job." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I don't really want to sell mattresses. Like, how much, y'all, I'm thinking mattress people don't make a lot of money. I make good money in sales." He said, bro, he showed me how much he made selling mattresses. My guy made $100,000 selling mattresses all day. And that stuff we don't even know about. I didn't know about it, and I'm 25. I'm like, bro, you make that much sense? He said, the industry, everybody making money like this. Between 80,000 to 150,000 selling mattresses. That's what I average. Bro, you can do more with your life. You're not stuck to where you at right now. You're not stuck in this moment. What it takes is a change. And so when I made that change in my life, bro, when I went to college, I finished playing football, I graduated. And I got the opportunity to work for a guy who owned a pressure washing company. And when I worked for this guy, bro, I ain't even know nothing about pressure washing. I didn't know nothing about the business. He just offered me a job because he used to coach me when I was in high school, and he was a real cool dude, and he just had my back. He wanted to look out for me. And so when I took that job working with his pressure washing company, I started to learn, and he saw something into me. He started pouring into me. He started loving on me. He said, bro, you can be somebody. You could be something. I know you done went through a hard time in your life, but man, I'm telling you, you could be successful. And that's what you got to understand, bro. You got teachers who believe in you. You got principals who believe in you. You got family members who believe in you. You got to listen to that, bro. You got to take that in and do something with your life. You can't throw your life away for nothing. You can't throw your life away because you think it's cool, because you want to gang bang and be cool. That ain't going to get you nowhere. But when you got people who love and care about you and believe in you, that's who you got to hold on to. If your partner doing a crime and you can't walk away and tell him no, that ain't your partner no more. If your partner want to be in the streets and you can't tell him, man, nah, I don't want to be in the streets today, man, that ain't a partner you need to be around. You should hang around people who want to be successful, who want to be winners. You should hang around millionaires. The reason I got into real estate, the reason I started doing pressure washing business, because I started hanging around people who really own big business, who really making money. One of my partners got 100 real estate properties in Memphis. My other partner got around 20 to 30 real estate properties in Memphis. How you think I started doing real estate? You think I did real estate because I was in the streets gangbanging, hanging out with the wrong crowd? Or you think I did real estate because I started hanging with the right people and they taught me how to buy one house? Then they said, this is how you buy your second house. Or this is how you buy your third house. Now I'm 25, bro. I started buying when I was 22. I got 4 houses, bro. And I buy in neighborhoods where they can't afford to pay rent. I buy in neighborhoods where they can't get a loan. I buy in neighborhoods where people can't afford to live, but I still buy there and get these folks opportunity because my community need opportunity. Because y'all parents need opportunity. My generation need opportunity. That's why I buy in the hood. They say don't buy in the hood. You can't keep up with them tenants. They going to tear your stuff up. But now I buy in the hood because I care about my community. I want to rebuild the hood. I got a property right there off Fraser Boulevard and Watkins right up the street from here, man. I buy in this community, bruh. That's why you got to be successful. That's why you got to want to give back. That's why you want to be somebody. And that's why you got to hang with the right crowd. I ain't hanging with them folks on the block. Them folks losers who hang on the block. I love my partners today who stood on the block. I love them to death. They can call me for anything. And if I need them, right or wrong, they going to pull up on me. But I don't hang with them, bruh. Because that ain't what I want no more. That's their life. They chose their side. And some of y'all still hanging with them. The same ones in this room who laughing and playing, y'all still hanging with their same crew. And I promise you it ain't going to be funny when you locked up facing 20 years for capital murder, when you facing 30 years for assault robbery. You can't hang with the wrong people, bro. And when I started doing my pressure washing business with my partner, he saw something in me. He believed in me. And I went to him, I said, listen, if I invest my own money, can I buy a partnership with your business? He said, yeah, for sure. So I worked hard, bro. Even though I was going through a lot, even though I've been through everything, I still tried my best and give everything I got to be successful. So I worked hard, and I raised the money, and I bought that pressure washing business. And I started doing that pressure washing business with him, and that opened up doors for everything that we got. When I started doing business with him, we got our first contract, making 6 figures plus. And there was nothing that I did. It wasn't because I was some smart kid that had all A's and that went. See, y'all only think, bro, that the smart kids make it. Y'all only think that the kids that in other neighborhoods that go to Germantown, Carterville, they make it. Y'all only think that, but bro, you got to be a product of your hood and really put on the right way. You got to be somebody who make it out of tragedy and say, bro, I made it because I started doing real estate. I started my own business. I started making 6 figures. You got to be somebody who want to make it that way. Everybody can't make it as a rapper. There's nothing wrong with rapping. Everybody not going to make it that way. Everybody going to make it as a ball player. There's nothing wrong with playing ball. Everybody not going to make it that way, but everybody can make it with their mind and they be educated and find out what's their passion and what's their goals and what's their why. Find out what you love and what you can pursue and go after so that you can make it your life. That's why I started speaking. I made this my life. Because I care about y'all, bro. I care about my community. I care about the city of Memphis, bro, because we going through too much right now. We losing too many people. Too many people getting robbed. Too many people dying. Bro, I care about this, so I made it my life. And whatever you care about, whatever you want for your life, you can make it for you so that you can be successful. It's for you. So when I started my business, I didn't know why God chose me to start my business. I didn't know why I had so much success, why I just kept having success with my business. But then I'll never forget. One day I was downtown working on my contract cleaning. Man, it was a homeless dude who was on drugs. He was like, man, I just need some money. I said, bro, I can't give you no money because I know what you're going to do with it. He said, man, look, I'll work for some money. I said, no, I'm good. He begged me for a job, bro. I'll work for some money. No, I said, you good. Bro, I'll work for some money. I said, all right, bro, since you keep begging. I said, bro, I got you. Meet me down here at 12 a.m. in the morning. And if you here, I'll pick you up and we'll work. And I'll give you a month to see how hard you work. That man showed up for a month every single day. That man was homeless. He'll get up from out the corner and meet me at this spot every single weekend at 12 a.m. so he could work and make a little extra money. Then I found out, I said, man, what's your story? Like, why you homeless? Why you in this situation? Bro, my family, they gave up on me. I was doing drugs. I got caught up on drugs and they gave up on me, but I'm getting sober. I'm doing good right now. My daughter, she helping me out. She putting clothes on my back. And this little job you gave me, bro, it's keeping me alone. This little job you gave me, bro, it gave me faith. It gave me hope. And I had to realize, bro, that's why I started my business. Because I'm trying to give back and help the next person. You ain't never going to be successful if you selfish. Bro, some of y'all the man in y'all house right now. Some of y'all got to watch after y'all little brothers and little sisters. Some of y'all got to be providers. But you got to think like a man. You got to make decisions for your family. And I know it's hard. I know you might not have all the answers, but you just got to put 1 foot forward every single day so that you can be successful. 1 foot forward every single day so my little brother can go to school. 1 foot forward every single day so my little sister can have something to eat. But you got to make your decision right now as a man who you going to be and how you going to provide. That's why I started my business. Because when I go back to programs like this, the young men who sitting up straight, who look at me in the eyes, that's who I give a job to. I don't give a job to nobody who playing and laughing. I don't care if you playing and laughing. It don't hurt my feelings. But I don't get no job to nobody who playing and laughing. I don't teach you about, you want to learn how to do real estate, you want to learn how to make 6 figures, I can teach you that. But if you playing and laughing and chilling, who going to want to be cool with you, bro? Who going to want to sit with you? Who going to want to teach you something because you think everything a joke? Bro, I'm here trying to help my generation, bro. I'm here trying to put y'all on. Y'all go listen to Moneybag, Yo Gotti, Key Glock. How many of them came back to this school and said, I can give y'all a plan how to make 6 figures? How many of them came back to this school and said, I'm going to put on, what rapper done came in this school? Y'all love them so much. Who done came to this school and said, I'm going to put y'all on, I'm going to help you make 6 figures, I can teach you? None of them. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm really here because I care about y'all. I'm really here because I want to help y'all. You can ask, man, I'm telling y'all, man. Listen. I want to go back, and I want to go back because I'm almost finished to my story. But listen, that's why I started my business. And so when I was going through that in my life and I started my business, then I had the opportunity, like I said, to buy real estate. Because my pressure washing business provided me income where I could have money to buy real estate. So it opened up more doors for me. That's what I'm saying. When you make the one right decision, it's going to open up more doors for your life. When you turn your back to the crime, to the gang violence, to that, it's hard at first because you're trying to understand how I'm going to make money, how I'm going to provide. But you got to understand it's going to make a way for you because you're making the right decisions. And so that's how I got into real estate. That's how I got into pressure washing. And that's how I got into sales, working in sales full time, working for a company that do 9 figures. So that's how I changed my life because I had to overcome everything I've been through and make the right decision. And the thing I want to leave y'all with today, man, listen, I want y'all to be grateful for this life, bro. Don't take advantage for this life that you have. Don't take advantage of the opportunities you had to go to school, to get an education, to be educated. Because the most important thing that you can have in this world is education. And to be self-educated, you got to learn how to teach yourself and be educated and get through school. That's how you become successful. That's how you open up doors in your life, when you can educate yourself and you can respect your teacher and you can yes sir, no sir. You don't know what doors these teachers are going to open up for you. You don't know who you're going to be in your life. My first ever job was teaching at Germantown High School because I knew the teachers there. They knew me from a long time ago, and they said, okay, we want to hire you. That's how you make connections, because you will never know who the person going to help you change your life. And I need you to be grateful for your life, bro, because it could be taken away from you any moment. My dad died when I was 23 years old. My brother died when I was 25. He just died this past May. My partner died when he was 18 because he fell asleep behind the wheel. My other partner died when he was 18 because somebody was racing and they ran into him. You got to understand that you only get one life. So be grateful for it and make the best opportunity of your life. And I want you to leave here and ask yourself who you really want to be as a man. Do I want to leave this room, continue getting in trouble, in and out of jail, dealing with crime? Or do I want to be a man who's going to leave this room, who want to change his life and go after everything that I believe I can have? I want to change my life for my family, for my generation, for my people, for my little brother and sister, my cousins. Because I'm going to say this last thing and I'm gone. The thing that broke my heart the most is one of my partners, he seen my videos on social media. And he called me. He said, bruh, what's up? I'm so proud of you, bruh. I'm like, who is this? I ain't know the number. Man, this me. I'm like, bro, what's up, bruh? He like, cool. I'm like, how you been? I'm like, man, I see you doing your speaking, bro. How you been? I'm like, I'm good, bro. How you been? It's been years, bro. How you been? He said, bro, I've been doing 9 years in jail. I said, 9 years? 9 years for what? Armed robbery. He said, but I'm going to get out soon, bro. He said, when I get out, I want to come speak to some of them kids you talk to. And I had told him, I said, all right, I got you, bro. I hung up the phone. Same thing I was doing. It could have been me for 9 years in jail. It could have been my brother in 9 years for jail. And my brother had the opportunity when he got out of jail to start his own business and change his life around. So it take one decision. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Hey, I got, where my two guys that introduced me at? Where my two guys that introduced me at? Y'all come up here. And coach, get two out the audience who give. I got a hoodie to give away. Two out there. You can pick them. Y'all stand over here. I guess you.